Body bags, where horror lies.
Now take my bitch. She won't complain about shit cause she's my hoe. She don't belong to a trick, so when you fuck her and give her all your cash, I get paid. I put my foot in her ass, I won't marry the bitch. And give her half, I get mo head. And then I laugh at that one bitch shit. I got a gang of hoes, I get freak ass lick these balls and toes.
Now stupid little bitches get tossed if they don't realize that I'm the motherfucking boss. Come on down and get your ass pinched. And if you talk shit, get your ass lynched. Cause I'm the B, the I, the T, the C, the H, the K, the I, the L, the L, the A, Sean B. A boy that's bigger than a nut. Cause a bitch is a bitch, is a hoe, is a slut.
You say, how can I call a woman a bitch? It ain't nothing but a word like shit. Ain't no slipping in my motherfucking pimpin'.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to week 81 here on Body Bags. I am your host Moodz616, and thank you once again for dropping in, guys. Already, yeah, week 81 is here, and it is 60s week here on Body Bags. Yes, 60s horror films. Yeah, what can I say about the 60s, man? So many great ones. I decided to go with this one today because I hadn't actually watched this movie in a long time, and I actually really didn't remember it too much. It's from 1965, released by Something Weird Video, and it goes by the title of Bloody Pit of Horror. Right there. So if you're familiar with Something Weird Video, you know they release a lot of, like, you know, older kind of B, low budget type flicks. This is pretty much your standard right there. So anyways, getting into the plot of this one, it basically centers around a group of people. There's like, you know, a bunch of photographers and about 5 or 6 models. Anyways, they head up to the mountains in Italy, where they find this castle. So what they're doing is they're searching for like a really kind of gothic kind of background to do a photo shoot, basically. So anyways, they drive up to this mountain and they find this castle, and they kind of knock on the door. No one answers, and they ultimately just kind of make their way inside. Now they are greeted by the owner of the place, who is kind of like a very eccentric type guy. He decides that, you know, he's gonna allow them to stay there and, you know, do their photo shoot, but they gotta leave the next day kind of deal. It's just kind of an odd, awkward scene that they just kind of break into this house, and then, you know, they're kind of accepted. And so ultimately what happens is, you know, throughout the night and the next day, basically the photographers and the models start getting picked off one by one in very odd type ways, like kind of executioner style and stuff. Now the backstory is with this castle is that the owner kind of thinks that he is the reincarnation of the Crimson Executioner from the 17th century, whose body was actually entombed in this castle. So now this guy owns this castle, and he kind of thinks that he's the reincarnated Crimson Executioner. So he's taken it upon himself to start picking off these people one by one in bloody, gruesome fashion. So that's basically, you know, the film right there. Now my thoughts on this one. This movie is uber cheese, man. Uber fucking cheese. It's an Italian production, and it's, you know, it's so Italian though, but the dubbing in this film is absolutely worth the watch. It's so bad. Like, the dialogue, you know, I swear they just came up with their own dialogue for, you know, the dubbing in this film, because I swear that there's no way that could have been the actual script for the film, because some of the dialogue is just outrageous and hilarious. It's just so poorly done. It's pretty funny, actually. But yeah, and the music in this film is really odd too, because the film itself kind of has like a serious tone to it, until some of the music pieces kind of make their presence in the film. It's very odd. It's kind of comical at times, and, you know, kind of very 60-ish, but it's like, it's almost offsetting, you know. It's like, you know, you got this, you know, kind of the serious tone with this executioner, and then you got this really weird music going on. Yeah, it's just kind of back and forth with the tones. It's really strange. Now the kills in the film are really nothing that that crazy. A little bit of blood, not like any gore or anything, but they're just funny. This movie might even house the worst spider I have ever seen on film. It is hilarious. You can literally see, there's one scene where this girl's she's tied up in this room, and there's this huge spider web where this guy has to kind of go underneath the spider web. It's kind of like a big trap. Anyways, they show the spider, and it is so bad. It's literally hanging from, like, you can see the rope or whatever, and it might be the fakest looking spider I've ever seen in my entire life. I literally busted out in stitches. I was laughing so hard at that. But yeah, so like the kills are very cheesy and the acting is completely over the top, especially by the Crimson Executioner or the castle owner. It's just so ridiculous. He's this big muscular guy, wears no shirt, and he's just ridiculous. But it's a pretty fun and hilarious watch, but by no means this is a great film. It's actually really bad, to be honest. It only runs just over 70 minutes, so it's a quick watch too, but you pretty much know what you're getting yourself into when you pick up a something weird title from the 60s, and yeah, like Italian low budget at its best right here. The dubbing, like I said, is just worth the watch in itself, but not really a whole lot to say about the film. It's a quick watch. There is actually parts where it drags, which is kind of unfortunate because it is so short, which is strange for, like I said, like a 70-minute plus film, but yeah. By no means a great film. I will give this one a pass at a 5 out of 10, just for the hilarity and the entertainment value involved in it, but by no means a great film. If you can find this one for a couple bucks, might as well check it out. But yeah, Bloody Pit of Horror, it is what it is, man. It's a fucking cheese fest. Real big cheese fest. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it here for week 81 on Body Bags, and of course, we'll be back next week with another theme. Like I always say, I never know what it is because I always forget. But anyways, guys, we'll see you in week 82. Peace out.